Why, hello there. Rumble, TikTok, and YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of The Queen's Tales. It just wouldn't be a Peyton conversation without me tripping up over my words. If you like what you hear today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, and of course, comment, subscribe for this series alone. Once again, this is the Queen's Tales podcast. For those of you who are new, although this is not a real podcast, for those of you who are new and not in on the joke, this is a faux podcast that was originally created to kind of poke fun at all the podcasts that's becoming like the mainstream thing all over the social media networks, including YouTube, but Rumble, yeah. But what this is really for is for me to discuss my life behind the scenes of Peyton 3.0, the entertainment brand. Okay? So stick around. I always have juicy stories. I like to bring on my guest, the only guest on this podcast, the brains behind the operation, which is going to be Peyton James Cross Jr., your man. Well, hello again. Hello there, Peyton. So, what do you got for us today? Okay, so I always focus on stories about myself, but this time I want to focus on a story about us. Not you and me, Peyton 3.0. I want to focus on stories about us. I'm talking about y'all out there, all of us in this country, in countries like this, and possibly just around the planet in general, for all human animals. So today I wanted to talk about what is our future going to be like. And if you like what you hear today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, and comment. Subscribe. I know we said that, but we're going to say it again because y'all be forgetting. Y'all be multitasking out there. I do the same thing, but that's why I'm reminding you again. Now, what is the future going to be like for... You could be watching this from the United States. That's where I am. You could be watching this from the UK. South Korea. I don't know. Analytics switch up on me all the time. Not that I really pay much real attention to them at this point. But I don't know. I see the future going... I know we talk about dystopian, all of that, but I really do think the country of America will be even more of a dictatorship than it is today. And technology will be the thing that they use to implement this extreme level of dictatorship, where we will have really no freedoms. Like, you won't even recognize America. You won't even recognize the UK, because it will no longer really be America. It will no longer be the UK. Now, when it comes to the money we use, I do not believe that Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any of those will be the future currency. Why do I say that? Because why would the government allow a currency that they don't even have control over? And remember, the internet, particularly at this point of recording this podcast, is still unregulated. Okay? After all these years that social media and web pages have been up, still somehow they have not rushed to regulate the internet. Suspicious to me. I wonder why. Anyway, and what they're doing is they're being very sneaky in this country. See, they can't move like China. Okay? Because China is a communist country which moves by its leader alone. And they don't have the Western attitude of entitlement. They don't have the Western attitude of rights and all of this and being separate. Most people over there move in the mindset of one particular way. That's the Eastern culture for you. Over here, we might as well call these the divided states of America. Because that's what it is for so many reasons than just one. Although we'll be here all day if I talk about each reason. So let's move on. And the reason why China can move the way that it did and implement this social credit system they have that acts like the credit cards here in America is because honestly, the people in China don't have any rights. They're basically told by their communist government what's appropriate and what's not. They don't have the same structure as we do over here. So they were able to pounce and move as quickly as they did. Over here, they can't move like that. In the UK, they can't really move like that. Countries like America, they can't pounce like that on the citizens because the citizens have a certain mindset. If you try to pounce like that, you want to get another anarchy, but this time it'll be like for real. So this ain't no comparison to BLM or the rise of 92 or none of that. This is going to be like a real civil war. And they might start focusing their attention on not on each other anymore like they are now. They're going to start looking for the rich. You know the saying, eat the rich? Well, this time they're really going to try to do it. If you move the wrong way. So America, allegedly, I had to keep saying that. Sorry about that. Allegedly, disclaim. America had to move very slow and sneakily, seeping into seeds little by little, day after day after day, until one day we wake up not realizing what it is that we've allowed to happen. not realizing what it is that we have allowed and agreed to because of how strategically they planned, allegedly. You want to talk about dystopia? Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, hit that like button, share with your friends before I go on. All right? Because I know you're enjoying this. Here we go. Always got some good shit to say. We always say that the children are our future. And you know what? To a degree, that is true. But if you really look back at history in a country like America or so, there's only a select amount in a generation of children that actually are the future, while most children are the working class pro and they are the scraps to be pushed around, left behind, and told what to do. Yeah, we are told that this is a free country. Let me tell you something. Come closer. Come closer to the speaker that you're listening on. Drop the dishes. Drop the homework. Drop the oil change. Drop the broom and come closer to the speaker. There is no such thing as a free country. Because in order to really live out the definition of freedom would mean that murders can run rampant without any repercussions. People can do whatever they want. I mean, if that's truly what the word free actually means, well, just like the word perfection is a falsehood that shouldn't really be used that much in any human language, except for a few instances. Particularly when it comes to free, perfection should be removed from the human language in total, because it doesn't exist. Just like practice makes progress if you're doing it with the right techniques, not perfection. Perfect does not exist. Practice does not make perfect because it doesn't exist within anything on the planet. That's where being delusional bites you in the you know what. Delusional can only work in certain areas of life, but it must be married to logic. The children are our future is literally the biggest blanket lie that America keeps being told over and over again. Most of the children will be the future for being slaves on the plantation, in the kitchens of fast food, janitors, corporations, you name it. Working mindless jobs, but even those will become obsolete. So I know they're currently, I mean, I don't know, allegedly, they are working on the whole universal basic income plan, but have not rolled it out yet because they're not really ready just yet to send the robots out to the fields yet, to the jobs that we have. Not yet. Allegedly. I kind of want y'all to marinate on that for a minute. So go ahead, Peyton Cross. What are our children actually for? They're for the future, but that's so blanketed when you say that. The future of what? Slaves? The future billionaires? The future entrepreneurs? What are they the future of? Because if history keeps repeating itself, and it will, and most likely it's going to get uglier with this technology for a lot of things, allegedly, is that the children, most children are nothing more. If you were born in a working class, you are literally born slave labor to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. Most people will not escape the cage. Just a few, very, 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 very few will escape. Most people will not escape the cage, honey. The plantation. And again, I did say universal basic income most likely is coming down the pipeline, allegedly. So I just kind of want y'all to get y'all fingers on. I want y'all to get y'all fingers on. Very, very small subset of the children are the future, aka they'll be doing something great. Most children will be left to scraps to fend for themselves and fight in 9 to 5 jobs. Or whenever that universal basic income comes around, they'll have nothing to really do with themselves if they're not creatives, building a business or something. They'll literally just be useless on universal basic income. So I ask you out there, do you agree with this is the way the future most likely will go? Or do you have another vision for the future? Let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Yes, let's give it up for Peyton James Cross Jr. Hit that like button, share with your friends, and comment. For those of you who are not into electronic dance music, I want to thank you so much for coming today. Thank you so much. Hit the like on your way out at least, so this video could be shown to more people. We got to get this channel up for my electronic dance music fans. If you haven't already, social medias. But really, I hate social media all the way around because it's not for us as creators anymore. Get on the email list. As a gift for getting on the email list, you get 3 free EDM bangers from me. Easiest way to get on the email list is by going to the website, Peyton30.com. I want to thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next episode.